Hey guys, Kaioken Kazuya's here. And I'm just here showing off the new mat. We had it in the last video, but I didn't show the whole thing here. So it's a manga panel, you got Ginyu in the back there. And boom, Kaioken cards. So it's our custom made mat. And we're going to get right down to this explosive power Vegeta deck profile. Okay guys, so I'm doing my deck profile of the new Vegeta leader, which obviously isn't out yet, but it'll be right there. No. That one? Oh god, no. That one? Come. There. Okay, thank god. So, this card's got Warrior of Universe 7, so just like all the other Universe 7 leader cards, they have no specified costs for your battle cards, as long as they're Universe 7. When this card attacks a leader card, if you have a Universe 7 in your energy area, so it's the first card that kind of interacts with energy that way, draw one card, and this card gains plus 5,000 for the duration of the turn. So simple effect, and obviously with this one, it's non-awakened formed, and to awaken, it's at 4 or less life, and you choose 2 energy and switch it to active mode, and flip this card over. So 2 energy, always good, especially because we are running Victory Strike, so you want to have a lot of untapped energy at once.
Awaken, my masters!
Oh god, who the hell were those guys? Now that we're on the awakened side, permanent during your turn, if you have 3 or more Universe 7s in your energy area, this card gains plus 5,000 power. So you don't even need to attack for that plus 5,000 on your turn. Auto, when this card attacks, draw 1 card, and you may choose up to 1 of your energy and add it to your hand. This is crucial for the deck. So say you have, you got the Victory Strike in your hand first turn. You can put it down as energy, keep it safe. I know there is the Mass Saiyan card now that can destroy energy, and I think there's another card that can do it as well. But I don't know how many decks are actually going to run that. That's what I've done with playtesting this deck online, has been throwing that in my energy and taking it back when I can use it. And after that, if you choose to add a card from your energy to your hand, choose up to 1 of your cards in your hand and add it to energy. So you can also take that card that you just used. So say you had 5 energy, you used 5 of them. You can pull back 1 of those used energy and put back an active energy, and there you go, you have 1 more active energy. Perfect. Okay, now getting into the main structure of the deck here. So we're gonna run 2 minus Killy zones. So this card, active main, choose 3 cards from your drop area and send them to your warp, and your opponent may not activate counterplays during the rest of this turn. So it's really good against Crusher Ball or Cold Bloodlust. This is the counter for it. You don't want your 5-drop Goku to get Cold Bloodlusted, because that will ruin your whole setup to Victory Strike. And that's how we protect it. And you also get to draw a card, so that's always good as well too. We run 3 Legendary Flutes. So Legendary Flute, this is obviously the card that's going to be used a lot this meta. If your leader card is blue, which we do, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards and with an energy cost of 3 or less, and return it to the owner's hand. If that card was your card, draw 1 card. I think I might have said opponents, it's you or your opponents. So with this card, what you want to draw a lot of the times is either the Ready to Fight Son Goku, so you can get an extra draw off if you have a dead hand and can't really play anything, you just want to play that again, perfect to do. What I love to do with this is bring back Roshi's to my hand, so I can have more negate. Almost died there. So you can have more negates. Bring the negates back to your hand, because with this meta, you're going to have a lot of negates, because a lot of people are going to flute back their Kabbas, flute back their Trunkses, or Gohans as well too. And speaking about this meta, that's why we're running 3 Nimbuses. So Nimbus, as you all know, it negates the attack, and you ditch 1 yellow card, and they can only attack 1 more time with battle cards. So if they attack with their leader card first, this really screws them over, because they can only attack once more. If they attack with a battle card, of course they can still attack with their leader if they haven't done so, and they have a chance to attack 1 more time with the battle card, which, if you really need to, you can just Roshi that one as well. We run 4 Universe 7 representatives. Out of focus Universe 7 representatives, there we go. This card gains Universe 7 in all areas, so you can search it with another Universe 7 representative. You can search it with Goku. And you can also ditch this to the drop area to play your Goku cards and everything, because it does count as a Universe 7 card. Look up to the top 7 cards from your deck, choose up to 1 Universe 7 among them, and add it to your hand, then shuffle your deck. So, we run that at 4, that's necessary. Best searcher in the deck. We run 4 Ready to Fight Son Gokus, so just like all the other TOP cards, search top 3 for a Universe 7 card among them, and then shuffle your deck. And then bring it to your hand, obviously the one that you brought. Run that at 4. We use that later on also to evolve onto another card that I'll show. We run 4 Master Roshis. One of my favorite negates in the game, just because it's Master Roshi and he's a good old Dragon Ball favorite here. So all you do is negate the attack and play this card. Very simple, get a body on the field, and like I said, you can flute this back to your hand so you can increase the amount of negates you have in your deck. So we run that at 4, we run 3 Nimbuses, so there's 7 negates in the deck. You're fluting one back, you're just adding 8, 9, however many times you flute them back. And you're just giving yourself more hand advantage over your opponent, because you also get a draw with the flute as well. Run 3 objections, so we really want to bring that secret rare out turn 4. So we run 3 objections. Most of these cards we run at 3 or 2 in the deck, just because we draw a lot with the leader as well, and we're drawing with the Ready to Fight, drawing with the Universe 7 representative. That is one of the cards you can't search out though, because it is not a Universe 7 card. Now time for our super combo. We run Backbone of Universe 7. This one's kind of hard to read. This is the gold foil one. I'll put the regular one up so you guys can see it a little bit better. Backbone of Universe 7. So this one you can use at 5 life, and your card gains plus 10,000 combo power. So that is really good, especially for 5 life, because you don't need to be on the brink of awakening. You can save yourself, so you can awaken yourself with this deck, because it is an untapped 2 energy, which you almost never want to do on your opponent's turn unless you absolutely have to. Run 3 Focus Mind Piccolo, so barrier blocker. This card is very good for mirror matchups. So say if someone is running Victory Strike as well, one thing that really crushes Victory Strike is a blocker barrier. A lot of people do run the Frieza Victory Strike decks. Frieza can throw cards into rest mode on his awakened side, but he can't throw barrier cards into rest mode unless you're... The only way to do that is using the 5-drop Frieza, which we also will get to in this deck. But even with the meta right now, a blocker that on your opponent's turn, if you have 4 more energy, has 20k, is always good. We'll run that at 3. We run 2 Mass Saiyans in the deck. I don't know how viable it's going to be this meta. I really haven't used them too much. I just kept them in the deck. It was mainly used for veggies, which you're not going to see too much anymore. But it is just a 1-drop double strike that can pop up to 5 costs on the field. I don't know. I used to run it at 3 in my Frieza deck, but I think running it at 2, I might even completely take it out for time overseeing Trunks. I don't know. That one's a very iffy card. You can side deck that as well. Now into the main engine of the deck, we run 4 full power Spirit Bomb Son Gokus. So this has double strike, auto. When you play this card, draw 1 card and choose one of your energy and switch it to active mode. So that, perfect. Basically only a 4-cost card. And then choose 2 cards in your life, add them to your hand, and this card gains plus 10,000 power for the duration of the turn. So basically it's self-awakening. You want to play this, you want to kind of have as much life as possible. You don't want to lose too much life. Pull 2 energy. If you don't have the secret rare yet, you're trying to look for it in your life. And every time you pull 2 life, you do gain plus 10,000 power. And what we evolve that onto is our Son Goku Hope of Universe 7. So he's an X evolve. It's 1 energy cost, and you drop 2 Universe 7 from your hand. And he has triple attack, critical. Auto really doesn't matter because we don't use a green leader here. But if you're using a green leader, it's just more destruction for hand and board. But this is, if you can't bring out the secret rare, you want to win by this card's means. Also really good to do because you just crit them out. And here's the big boy of the deck. This is Son Goku the Awakened Power. It is 45k, has Victory Strike, so only card in the game so far that has Victory Strike. So you swing once into their leader, and they lose all 8 life, or however many life they have left. Doing a single point of damage wins you the match. Sorry, the game. I don't know how you guys go. But anyway, besides that, it's permanent. This card's attack and skill cannot be negated. And he has Victory Strike and Ultimate. So you can only run one of these in your deck, which, God, if you had to run 4, that'd be a lot of money. But that's what you want to get on the deck turn 4. This is how you want to win your game. And as I said, you can keep it safe by keeping it in your energy area with Vegeta's effect, where you can bring it back. Okay. Now just some of our minor engines in the deck. This is what you want to evolve onto you're ready to fight Son Goku. You can't cross evolve, so it's not like I can go from this into the Hope of Universe 7, because Hope of Universe 7 has to be a Universe 7 Goku. And with these ones, they have to be, with the one I'll show after, it has to be a blue Goku. But Rapid Onslaught, so everyone knows what this card does. Double Strike and Auto. When you play this card, you choose one card in your, you can choose up to one card in your life. Throw it to the drop area. If you do, it gains critical. Really, you don't want to use that effect. What you really want it for is so we can evolve onto this next guy over here, which is our Ultra Instinct Goku, Ultra Instinct Saiyan Goku. And what he does is pop everything back. So say you're in a matchup against apes or something that has barrier blocker and you can't get rid of it, you evolve onto this guy on turn 5 after you already have the Victory Strike out and pop everything back to their hand. And then they cannot do anything. Say they KO your Victory Strike or something, they're probably going to be at low life. This is Triple Strike, and if they're all tapped out from trying to get rid of your stuff, you can swing on them, Triple Strike, and if they don't have any counters or anything, that's a Triple Strike to the face because they cannot combo against this card. I've won a few matches like that already with this new build of the deck, and a lot of people I feel are going to take this card out and not use it and try to use more yellow cards because they want to get the Nimbus off. But I feel like this card's too important to the deck and I use it a lot more than the Frieza engine. Okay, so we run 3 Cold-Hearted Strike Friezas. So that's the last card in the deck here. So he has dual attack, and when you play this card you may choose one Universe 7 card from your hand, put it to the drop area. If you do, choose 2 of your opponent's battle cards, ignoring barriers, switch them to rest mode, and those cards cannot be switched to active mode during your opponent's next charge phase. So basically shuts down 2 cards, then you can go with the Victory Strike. To be honest, I really use this card for to ditch for my Nimbuses. I could almost forgot what card that was. If you are using a Frieza leader, you can use him to evolve onto the much better Frieza. So the Hope of Universe 7. Unfortunately, you can't really use this card in this deck because you need a yellow leader to get his good effect off. The good effect is if your leader is yellow, your opponent cannot use counter skills or any non-keyword auto or activate skills unless they pay 1 life, which is always really good, but that only works with a yellow leader. And even when I was using Frieza, I didn't, like the Universe 7 Frieza leader, I really didn't use him too much. This is a very situational card. I feel like I ditch it more so than often for Nimbus. But that is the deck profile there. I'm going to show you some plays that you do and how you're supposed to set up for this deck. Okay, so say it's our turn 4. We have 5 energy out because we used an objection one of those turns. What you want to do is first play a minus Killy Zone so they can't use any counter plays against any of your cards. So you'd put 3 cards to the drop area, draw 1 card, and now you're safe. So you'd tap 5, play your full power Spirit Bomb Son Goku. Once you do that, you can restand 1 energy. And now is the fun part where he uses effect. So I draw 2, gains plus 10,000. Now I'm in Awakening range. And if we're running like how we are right now, where we have the secret rare in our energy, and we also have everything to set up, so we also have the 8 drop, the Son Goku Hope of Universe 7. You usually want to go all out and pull as much life as you can, so I'll pull another 2. So we can have as much card advantage in our hand to also combo out. Right now is what we're going to use our awakening effect, so we're gonna untap 2. And right there, I don't know why I hesitated with those. You're gonna tap 1, drop 2 Universe 7 cards, and play your Hope of Universe 7 on top. Now, this is where we attack with our lead, and then obviously even if they negate, the auto still goes off. We can draw that back to our hand and place another fresh energy down. And then switch, drop 1 Universe 7 card for him. And now we got the Victory Strike on the field, and since we drew 2 cards, he's at 65k, and then we combo as hard as we can, and that's how you win the game. Only problem with this is if they have a yellow leader and they try to Shigesh into Explosive Spirit Bomb. Obviously, you're going to want to side deck Time Control Cronoa so they can't do that, and that completely shuts down everything that they can do to you. So that was our deck profile. If you have any questions about the deck, how to run it, please leave it down in the comments below. And as always, until next time.